Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to City Skylines After Dark. I am, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, I would like to create a new residential zone over here by Elk Heights and Sherwood Forest. And I think I'd like to do it along here, honestly. I kind of want to do it alongside the river, which is going to be tricky because there are these sort of dips in the land here. So I think the first step is going to be getting rid of those dips. So let's pick this as our land height and then just smooth all this out. Now this is going to cost a lot of money to do, but that is okay because we can do it very quickly, take it along there, take it back a little bit. And that's almost perfect. Take that down to there and take that back to there. Okay, so that's some nice flat land right there. That's all we need, and we did spend a lot of money on it, but we can just smooth all of this out as well. Bigger brush, please. Smooth all of this out quite nicely. Spending so much money to do this, but that's okay. I just need some nice, smooth and flat land alongside the river to, you know, just make a nice residential zone, I think. It doesn't really need to be a town, it just needs to be a lot of residential zoning, and well, I guess it technically will be a town. It's a big space we're working with here, but I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to connect it to everything. I guess the best way might be to bring a road off of, I'm honestly thinking off of back here and create another bridge over there, but that would be kind of silly. I think off of here would probably be my best bet. Off of the roundabout could also work. You know, that could actually work. I don't know, that might be an idea, taking it off of like the middle of the roundabout, not through there. That could be great. No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'm going to connect it, but I want to make it first, so let's see what we can do. I think I want a sort of promenade type thing here along the water's edge. Not quite the water's edge, but sort of just, you know, just slinking around like this. Slink it over to there, slink it to there, and slink it down this way a little bit too. I think that might actually be, yeah, the land's not as flat there as I thought it would be, funnily enough. Also, interestingly, Anarchy mode does not conform to the landscape as well as the non-Anarchy mode, which is a thing to note. Okay, so that goes along there. Again, not entirely sure how I'm going to connect this. I reckon probably the best way would be to take it, say, 20 units that way, 20 units, well, not 20 units, let's go 40 units that way. So 40 units that way, then 10 and 10 and straight under, I guess? Hold on, let's go under there, and, oh, that's not gonna work, really? Really? Come on. Go under there. Go on, go on! You can bloody do it. Okay, we can lower the land a little bit. Looks a bit dumb, but at least we get it underneath the highway, which is the important thing here. So take it to there. Now, where the hell are we going to connect this? I guess here somewhere there could work. I don't know that, well, I feel like, no, probably the highway. The highway is probably the best place to connect this road to. So let's get rid of this section of train line and bring this into there. That'll be an interesting connection to have, methinks. That'll definitely be an interesting connection to have. That bridge does actually lower a little bit before it goes over the water, so we can probably make that look a little bit better if we come from back here. Go, I think I can probably get 8 units. Yeah, well, 7 units will do. So 7 units like that, and then I need to turn, so Anarchy's not going to help me here. What we really need to do is get 180 degrees and go like that, and then straight across like that. 180 degrees, let's bring that down a bit. Come on. 180, please. 180 to there. And that should be okay, honestly. I think I could probably make that look a little bit better in a second. If we do that first, though, then we take this entire section out and just do a straight bridge between them. That'll space everything out perfectly. There we go. Alright, that actually looks pretty decent to me. I'm honestly quite pleased with that. I am quite pleased with that. I think what I'll do, though, for a section of this road at least, is turn this into the sort of regional road, or whatever the hell this is called. National Road. So turn that into National Road, while it goes under all of that. Then around here can be National Road as well, and I think at this point it can branch off into non-National Road. So have it go like that, then we'll do a block and a half, like that, and we'll curve it again, like that, and I'm going to curve it down to there. So that's, I'm quite liking that. It's an interesting connection. It's definitely an interesting connection. Now let's see what we can do. I think that should honestly be a regular road, now that I look at it. Because, it's not necessarily going to be the main road in the area, so that should be fine. You know what? This is just going to be a town, isn't it? This is literally just going to be a town, so I do think some grid-based stuff in here could be an interesting idea. So have that go to there and that go to there. And have that go, let's see, 130 degrees that way. And yeah, something like that. That'll be fine. Oh, this is going to be weird to do. 130 degrees that way, then a 90-degree turn back like that, I suppose. Then can I get a... Oh, I can get a 60-degree turn off of there. Then 120 that way. Let's keep the 60-degree one. Then let's go like that. Sure. That is keeping... Again, I don't want any four-way junctions in here, and this is absolutely keeping those away, which is nice. So do something like that as well. So that could be our sort of downtown area. We can probably get some housing in here, and I'll get some more housing on this side. So I think I'll mark... I'm going to mark housing with... Now, this will probably become a fairly main road, actually. I think this one can be grass-lined. This one can be regular. This one can be tree-lined. This one can be tree-lined. And then I think over here we'll do some grass-lined roads that'll represent the zoning for just standard sort of suburb-type stuff. So I have that come up to there, and done like that, and done like that, and like that. Sure. And like that, and maybe have this run through the middle like that, and another one go to there. We don't really need it to be perfect. I'm not looking to use the space in the sort of optimal way. As you might be able to tell, the zoning is not very good. But, you know, I just want to have a fun-looking area, basically. I think we'll do something similar just over here as well. 135, like that. Alright, that's not so bad. That is definitely not so bad. Can I continue this straight road off of here? I absolutely can. Very close together, those junctions, but I think that'll be okay. I do think that'll be okay. Let's do... Oh, that'll be a T-junction. That'll be a cross junction. I really don't want that. Let's do this. Let's take this to there and a little bit further out. Hold on a minute. I can actually do an interesting thing here if I line these up perfectly. Something like that and something like... Oh, come on. No. No banding. Turn banding off. Turn anarchy on. And then get rid of that. Now, the spacing on those is kind of perfect. I will get rid of that road so I can keep that the way it is. And I think I will just extend that out like that, I think. I think that looks alright. Yeah, that's alright. That's It's a bit of a mess, really. It is a bit of a mess, and I'm very tempted to, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have another national road going out like this. So something like that. A bit of a sharp turn, but that's okay. I want another national road going up into the hill here, sort of along the top of this town. Because that way, if we connect it out and around to there, what we get is another way out. So people on this side can easily get out of town by going to this national road. And it's, you know, the national road basically links the whole way through the town. And that's actually kind of bordering the town nicely as well. I think that looks kind of cool. That'll hopefully help things a little bit. Now let's work out services then. I think this is going to be... I think we can put a hospital out here. I'll put this one because it's kind of an interesting building. Turn anarchy off though, so I can't put it on bloody roads. I'll put the hospital sort of, I think up near the top of the town. We'll put the hospital. So there. The fire station can go, I'm just going to put big services in here because, you know, why not? Fire station can go near the entrance. The police station can go opposite end of the fire station, I suppose. No, well, yeah, I'll put it over here. Police station can go there. And I may put a prison out here as well. How's the prisons doing? Oh my god, we're so far away. Like, I've never quite realized just how far away from the city this actually is. And it's weird looking at it from that angle. Let's scroll over it like this. Prisons are 125 and 219, so they're doing okay. They're probably having some problems because, oh my god, look at this city. Look at this city. You know what I'm going to do, actually, while I'm here? Something I haven't done yet, which is, first off, put a building in here, this one specifically, which is actually sort of facing the wrong way, I realize, because the entrance to that building's right there. But whatever, so that building's going to go there. Then we have the other one, which is in here somewhere. This one, which is going to go just in there, I think. Just somewhere like that. There we go. Nice bunch of tall buildings down the end of Nerdhattan there. And I am okay with that. Looking good. Definitely looking good. Let's get back to this place, though, because I think I will put a prison out here. I am going to put a prison out here just for the hell of it. In fact, I may actually put it on its own little bit of land up here in the National Road. Just to be, just have something interesting, really. That's kind of all I want. A bit of an interesting thing out here. So, I guess the prison can go... I guess if we actually curve this properly, go a block, and then a block, and then straight for 2 blocks, we can actually just put the prison there. And that's interesting, I think. Just having the prison up in the hill. I think it's just a cool idea, honestly. It's a bit different. I'm going to put another police station out here just for the hell of it, really. Just to make it look like the area is not abandoned. I'll put a big one. Just, again, to make the area look like it's not completely, you know, on its own. And a small one just there as well. I know they're completely unnecessary, but I want the area to look kind of... not built up, but like it's not just a prison on its own. Put some trees around it as well, just to sort of hide it. Put some trees along the National Road as well, just a little bit like that. And a little bit like that. And put some of the different colored trees in there as well. There we go, just along the hill a little bit. And up into the hill a little bit. And down there just a little bit. This place is going to look lovely, honestly. It is going to look absolutely lovely. Though I do want to put a lot of parks in here as well. And a lot of public footpaths and stuff like that. So let's get that into there. And take that down to there. So that's a footpath going through that way. Can get one to there. Can probably get one to there. And I think a couple in here could be kind of nice too. So take that straight across there. Take that straight through there. Can I get a 90? Yeah, 90 degrees there. That's fine by me. What else can we do? What else can we get? We can get one here. That should look kind of nice, I think. Get one in there. Take one up to there and to there. Take that to there. Just gotta find nice places for footpath, really. Take this down through the middle, and take this down to there. Does that actually line up nicely? Not really. That doesn't line up nicely with the zoning that we have going on here, so what I'll do is have that come off of there. Okay, lots of public paths. Always good, always useful. I reckon I could probably get one along the back of there. I know that's made the zoning on that road smaller, but that was intentional. Have this sort of go from there to there. And there to there. That does connect. A little bit janky, but it connects. I think that's probably okay for paths in that area. I could get a few out here, but I don't think I'm going to bother. There's also no demand for zoning right now at all, but that's just because I've got a few areas that are kind of being built up still, so that's going to happen for a while. Let's just get the water all through here. We do actually have enough water in the city, which is nice. That is very useful, because I'm building a lot of stuff out here at the minute. So let's see, that area does have coverage, I think. We will soon find out. I reckon they're probably okay. Do that, and that is just enough to cover that up. Nice. Then bring that from there to there. All right, electricity is going to be a bit of a pain, because it's going to need to come from there, actually, so maybe not much of a pain. Bring it from there to the prison, and then from there to the hospital. Alright, so that connects those areas up quite nicely. Let's do some zoning! Let's figure this out. Around the hospital is going to be high density. Then I think some low density can get into the mix as well. Just to, you know, shake things up a little bit, like I like to do. A bit of low density in there and there. Bit of high density there. Bit of low density there. I think some offices as well could be useful. Just about the place. There we go. Bit of a mix. I know this area was originally supposed to be for housing, but I couldn't help myself. It's a town, you know. It's a town. That's what it is. You know, it's nice. I like it. I'm going to put some more housing in here, though, because I do realize the ratio of housing to everything else is way off. It needs to be much, you know, more in favor of housing than anything else. Which, I mean, it's getting there. I think something like that could work. Something like that as well, and that as well. That's a bit better. Because basically, we need to remember that this area has to service all of this as well. Like, that's why there's a lot more high-density housing in here than perhaps there was in these areas. Although there's a fair bit there as well. But hopefully we'll see some good things come of this area. I am definitely hoping we'll get something good out of it. But we'll see. We will certainly see. Let's bring this let's bring the zoning or the district brush down like so and get this area painted over quite nicely. Have to do the high-rise ban. Have to remember to do that. Because I really, really don't want any skyscrapers popping up around here. This is supposed to be a bit of a town in the country, so we definitely don't want those high-rises out here. Might also do a district on its own for the prison. Nah, I'm not bothered in a district specifically for the prison out here. I think it's an interesting addition to the town, shall we say. And we will extend the district out over it in a second. So there's the district painted in, and just fill in the gaps. And what is it? It's Butler Park. I don't think so. I somehow don't think so. We will come up with a name. Maybe the Town of Butler. That could work. Yeah, the Town of Butler. That's kind of nice. I like it. Let's go to policies, city planning. I will do enthusiast and everything, except industrial, high-rise ban, biking. Old Town isn't necessary. Services, we will have recycling. We will give them a, maybe not an education boost. Taxation is going to be fine as it is. I think it's good. And I'm going to do European out here. Yeah, I'm going to do some European buildings out here. It might look a bit weird with the... It might look really weird with high-density buildings beside low-density buildings, but I'll give it a try anyway. We'll see what it looks like. Just to make it different, you know? Just to make it look a bit different. So let's get this place developing. Again, this is going to take quite a while, but hopefully we'll see some... Yeah, we're seeing some stuff come of it, which is nice. That's always good. We do need to get some parks out here, actually. I think I will do some car parking spaces beside the hospital here. So some small ones, though. So stuff like that, just to boost the area a little bit. We could probably do some stuff down here as well by the fire station. Might be a good idea to get one in there. It's also probably a good idea to get some stuff like, I guess we could put the tennis stadium out here if we wanted to. Not necessarily the worst idea. We could also get the football one, which would be kind of nice. I've kind of been looking at a place to put this for a while, so we could put the football stadium out here, which I kind of want to do, but the the land isn't doing so. Yeah, slope too steep. Okay, can I put it there? Yeah, that works. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna keep that there because I just kind of really want somewhere to put the bloody thing. So connect that to there, and we're all good. Connect that through there. Yeah, football stadium, why not? Let's just have it there. That's a reasonable place for it. That'll boost the area as well. What else can we put? We could put an aqua fun park. I think I'd rather put the, I do have like a swimming thing somewhere. That. Yeah, swim club. I'd rather have an actual swim club than an aqua fun park. So we can put the swim club just in there. That really messes with the terrain, my god. Maybe the terrain's not as flat as I originally thought it was, I'm gonna be honest. That works, though. We'll have the swim club down by the water. I think that looks nice. That's not European. That's the UK terraced housing set right there. That's very strange, but whatever. I guess it's okay. Oh yeah, the European buildings are popping up now. Again, a bit weird looking, but I'm alright with it. I think it looks interesting. Oh, we got a power connection through here. We do. Fantastic. This area is kind of building up nicely, honestly. And we've spent so much money on things. We really have spent so much money on different things. How much was the Aqua Fun Park? That was 15,000. That's, wait, 15,000? Yeah, 15,000. How much was the football stadium? That was 8,000. What have I spent so much money on? Probably like the hospital, which is going to be expensive. Yeah, I know what I've spent money on. I'm just, you know, spending money on everything at this point. But that's all right. This district zoning is going to let people go through there to get to the Town of Butler, which is nice. Might be a good idea to do a national road going from like here somewhere, like over the mountain to the top end of this place. I actually kind of like that idea, honestly. I think that could be nice. Just a big national road going over the mountain. Well, you wouldn't really want to go... I don't think you'd necessarily... Well, actually, I was going to say that realistically speaking, you might not have a road like this. I know this place, funnily enough, is inspired by the town that my family comes from. And I know that might sound made up. It might sound like I'm just saying that to make it sound like I planned this. But this is legitimately sort of inspired by that. The town is nowhere near as picturesque as this, but the town does actually not go along a river either. It goes along sort of the coast. It's kind of like on a big, not the sea, but a lock. It's called a lock. And there is a big main road that goes along here. I think there's a big football pitch. There used to be a swim club. Like I think there's a hospital. I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't been there in a long time, but there is a main road into it that goes onto this road by the coast, and then there's basically a mountain road that goes up behind the town and lets you come in at the back end of it. So, and then there are roads that like go up and over the mountain. So I guess this isn't too far-fetched to have, you know, a road that goes like that, and I kind of like it. I think it's a bit different. It is kind of nice. So the Town of Butler. I'm very happy with how the Town of Butler's looking, to be honest. I am very happy indeed. with the old Town of Butler here. It's very nice. Very pleased with this. And also lots of services heading out to do their thing. Don't know how many people are going to be coming in, though. But apparently, yeah, apparently a few. Apparently a few, which is nice. I am thinking, though, I should maybe change up these bits of road. Yeah. Let me change this into that and that into that. And I'll do the same there as well. So, what we want is traffic here going left and here going right. And then here going there and there. Then here going there and there. So it does slightly overlap, but these guys they can go that way and that way. They can go that way and that way, and they can go that way and that way. So that should be fine. I do obviously need to change the speed limits, so these match that of the highway. Which obviously the new cars that came in after dark will not pay attention to, but that is okay. Just as long as this all sort of works nicely. Obviously going to need to change this intersection, this junction here a little bit, so these guys can all merge into the lanes that they're going into. So those guys can go there and there. Right, so that should work nicely. There's nowhere to merge in that road, so it is important that we have those lanes set up correctly, which they are. Fantastic. So yeah, they can all do what they need to do, which is absolutely brilliant. And then they all merge into the same place anyway. So that is working exactly as I wanted it to, and I'm super pleased about it. Town of Butler is actually coming along really nicely. I love how this is looking, and I love that the prison's up here, and there's no one in it, but there's prison vans in use. And it does seem like these vehicles are all, some vehicles are using that back road. I do want to make sure they're not using it for the wrong thing, though. There's 11 vehicles using it, some of which are just using it to get onto the... Oh no, they're using it to get into here, interestingly enough. That's very curious, isn't it? That is very curious indeed. Is that because they can't go... Why can't they go through there? That's very strange. But whatever the case, people are using it. Which is kind of nice. People are using it to go that way. Yeah, they're absolutely using it to go that way. And some of them are... I want to see what this one's getting used for. Yeah. They are using it, which is nice to see. I'm really happy with this town, honestly. I am super happy with it. And oh, look at that. I love the colored, the emergency lights on the road without any street lights on it. That's really cool. Just seeing the headlights in general on that road's kind of cool. Like, just zoom in and you get the all the headlights and stuff. That is pretty cool. I am very happy with how the Town of Butler has turned out. And I think, again, what I'll do is I will leave this to develop off camera, because there is still a lot of development to be done. We need to let the demand for things sort of catch up. That is obviously very important, so I'm going to let that happen. But with that in mind, folks, the Town of Butler and City Skylines After Dark. Thank you very much for watching. I probably should say thank you kindly for watching. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!